So if you're Christian Wood right here, now I don't know where Torian Prince is going. If you're going to double, it's got to start to come now, and then Austin Reaves rotates. But if you're Christian Wood, you got to force Sengun to where your help is. Torian Prince eventually gets down there, but you let him go baseline. If you're Austin Reaves, you got to close stop. This is where your help is. LeBron is right here. You want to force Jalen Green to this part of the floor. There's no place to go, and you're doing that, but you got to get up and force him. You can't give him space to go away from where this help is. Torian Prince needed, if he wanted to get in the gaps, needed to already be here because his feet have to be set so he can stunt and recover. So that was a bad possession. Don't need to go under with Jalen Green. Christian Wood can be up here switching. Austin Reaves, you got Torian Prince right here ready to help. And when Austin Reaves gets underneath on the switch, he'd be ready to help too. Got to rotate to the ball if you're Christian Wood. Stop. Your back has to remain to the baseline right here, okay? I'm in the gaps, okay? Jabari Smith comes this way. I'm going to be able to stunt. I can recover. Where's Christian Wood going? Max Christie cannot just let Jayshawn Tate just hang out on the block right here. Right now, I got to get low, and I got to battle right now and move him outside the paint. I mean, you're just letting him come inside the paint. So now he's boxing. Can't give up 2-on-1s. I can switch here with Colin Castleton, and Cam Reddish can get underneath. Now, Austin Reaves would need to rotate to the basketball. Cam Reddish would be in the gaps immediately when he switches. You give up 2-on-1s, I mean, what do you expect? Now, Rui Hachimura's got to step up and... Don't guard above the three-point line if you're Cam Reddish. You're at the three-point line. I'm seeing ball. I'm seeing man. You're guarding above the three-point line. So now Fred VanVleet can just rocket off of this handoff right here. He's in the lane. That draws help. So you give up a wide-open corner three. But what also needs to happen is, how about Austin Reaves goes and boxes out Terry Eason? How about we not let Terry Eason get the easiest offensive rebound ever? The Lakers are in a zone. Max Christie rotates to the ball, but you have to have your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at Max Christie's feet. This ball's getting swung out here, and you're going towards the ball. So you're not going to be able to recover. LeBron turns it over here. Could Christian Wood please sprint back? There is no reason Jalen Green gets ahead of you. You're jogging back in transition. So first of all, is Austin Reaves doubling here? Okay? If the answer is no, and it is, then you need to get over here. All right? Torian Prince is essentially guarding 3 Rockets players. Okay? So Austin Reaves needs to get attached. Because if VanVleet comes off a down screen, what are we doing here? You're either going to switch this. That's probably what you do because it's wing to wing. But you're nowhere to be found. So now Torian Prince, I mean, he's guarding 3 Rockets players. So he's going to get beat back door by one of them. Now Austin Reaves has got to stay and help. And there's no one to... You're Max Christie. This is wing to wing. This is an easy switch. You're trying to fight over the top of a screen early, so now VanVleet refuses it, and that's a layup. You got to switch this. Christian Wood can get up and take Fred VanVleet. D'Angelo Russell be just fine on Jeff Green. Torian Prince needs to rotate to the ball. You have the gaps closed here and here. Okay, let's see what the Lakers do. Oh, give up a 2-on-1. That's cool. Cannot talk and think about switches. It's got to be just second-hand nature. First of all, Christian Wood's got to be up if he's switching, and D'Angelo Russell immediately underneath. See, the Lakers are talking. Think like D'Angelo Russell's communicating a switch now. Well, now you're not. Jeff Green just going to beat you back door. Okay, Austin Reaves, this is a flare screen right here. So first of all, you should be communicating that there's a flare screen. Torian Prince is getting up and over the top of this flare screen, so you're not switching. So why is Austin Reaves leaning right? Stop. You're not switching. Torian Prince is over the flare, okay? So now, but you're leaning towards where Fred VanVleet was going. So now Dylan Brooks is in the paint. That's going to draw 2. That's going to leave Jabari Smith. Austin Reaves just needs to sprint back and get to a body right here. I don't know what he's communicating and talking about. Just get back. Sprint back. And why are you paying attention to the ball? Get over here to VanVleet. I mean, you're just jogging to the middle of nowhere. It's not... They switch 10 times out of 10. Just get up. LeBron can take the ball. D'Angelo Russell's underneath. All right? I mean, you just give up the... Look at this. All VanVleet's got to do is come off the screen. He's in the lane. So now Torian Prince has got to come underneath the free throw line to help. What is Rui Hachimura doing? Get up and guard Sengun. He's not going to beat you off the dribble. Okay, now D'Angelo Russell's got to get his back to the baseline, so he's in the gaps. LeBron's got to be seeing ball and seeing man. He's doing neither. But I don't know, like... Just count all the mistakes. Torian Prince is guarding above the three-point line, underneath with your back to the baseline. Let's see what Torian Prince stop. And you're as Jalen Green's cutting through, I'm keeping my back to the baseline, but that's why you got to be underneath the three-point line. So now Jalen, I mean, you're beat here. I don't know what you're doing now. Why, when you switch, you're immediately underneath the screener with your back to the baseline. Max Christie, stop. You're not even seeing the ball right now. If you had switched underneath, your back's to the baseline. I know, I got to get over here and help. But you don't know where the ball is. So Jalen Green... Okay, so D'Angelo Russell's going to switch right here. Stop. So you're giving Jalen Green this angle right here. So I got to get up first, and that's a good idea because Torian Prince is right here and can help you. So get up and force Jalen Green into this help. Now, Max Christie's got to be moving over here in the gaps, right? Left foot on the block, right foot out, defensive stance, wide stance. So if Jalen Green comes this way, I'm in the gaps. I can stunt, I can recover. So none of these things happen. None. Hard with your back to the baseline if you're Max Christie. I'm keeping my back to the baseline. I'm staying in the gaps. I'm seeing ball. I'm seeing man. If this is a handoff, we're just going to switch this, okay? But see, you got your back to the sideline here. I'm staying back to the baseline. If it's a handoff, we switch. But I'm in the gaps, right? I can stunt. I can recover. See, you know... Up. This has to be a switch. You're not going under. You're up. You're going to switch right here. We're going to force into help right here this way. And you're going under.